So in this video, I wanted to walk you guys through the process of us looking for our new home. Get ready for the ride. Alright, so one of the things you guys gotta think about when buying your new home in the process of selling your old home is you gotta remember, like I mentioned in the first video, if you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch. I'll put the links in the descriptions down below. And you gotta remember that your old home has to be in contract first. It doesn't have to be, but especially in today's market here in Sacramento, where it's a seller's market, it's so competitive out there that if your old home is not in contract, your offer for the new home is not gonna look very sexy, you may say. And so, especially with multiple bids coming in nowadays in this market, you want your offer to stand out. You want your offer to be at the top of the mind for the sellers when they're looking forward to deciding on choosing an offer amongst so many of the offers that came in. Similar to ours, because we received almost 20 offers on the home. And sometimes that could be pretty stressful as a seller, deciding on an offer and then also saying no to the rest of the buyers. You know what I mean? Out of all the offers that the sellers are gonna see on the new home, they're only gonna be able to choose one. So remember, you gotta make sure that your offer stands out. Okay, funny fact. Whenever I have clients meet me up at my office, they're always like, "Chia, I can't find your office anywhere." Well, it's because it doesn't really look like an ordinary office. Fact, the office is more like a house. Pretty interesting. So what happened here was they got the land and then they decided to build homes on the land, and instead of getting a office like a normal office, they decided to turn one of the homes into a office, and so it works out. People ask me all the time, how do I stay so energized? Well, I got one answer for that. Scratch that out. I'm not being sponsored by Rockstar or anything like that, but I do drink an energy drink every here and there. To be real with you guys, as a realtor, I'm always on the road, I'm always in my car, and sometimes I don't really sometimes I'm tired and I have to keep on going, and then I'll probably buy coffee or Rockstar or Monster or Red Bull, anything out there, just to keep me awake. Another thing that you need to think about too when you're buying a new home is that, remember, get pre-approved. Get pre-approved, that's super important. You want to know exactly what your monthly payments are. You want to know exactly what you're qualified for, what kind of options do you have when it comes to buying a new home. And then after your offer gets accepted by the seller of the new home, now you can start your due diligence process. Now due diligence means inspections. When you're buying a new home, you gotta know exactly what's wrong with it, what the seller needs to fix before you actually buy the home, you know, and what it's gonna appraise for. Because when you are borrowing money and you're financing to buy a home, the banks are gonna wanna know exactly what the home is worth. And so if the appraisers come out and take a look at the home and does the comps around the area, and if the seller is overpriced the home, then you know what? Back to renegotiation times. And you know, sometimes in this market, there's a lot of people that are paying above asking right now. But the most important thing is it gonna even appraise? So a little small tip for you sellers out there that are listing your home right now on the market: if you receive an offer way above asking, don't get your hopes up. Make sure that you have your agent screen that offer to make sure that if for some reason they do not get the home appraised at the offer price that they submitted, that you have a backup. Because if you don't prepare for that, or if your agent's not preparing you for that, you may have to sell it for a lot less than what that offer came in for. Alright, so tip for you sellers. Okay, so back to the buyer's tip on buying a new home. So remember that after the appraisal process is done, the due diligence is done, now it's time for you as a buyer to send in a repair request. So this repair request is just like a fancy word in the real estate industry for items that you want the seller to fix, credit you for if you're gonna rather choose to have your own contractor to do it yourself. This repair form is gonna determine what items you want to get done. So after this repair request form has been sent to the sellers, from there, you know, your agent's gonna be able to negotiate with them on your behalf what needs to be completed. Maybe the appraiser called out some of the dry rot that was on the section 1 of the home that needs to be done. Section 1 is basically just trims outside of the area, nothing inside, but really if any of the wood outside of the trim of your home is deteriorating, that needs to be replaced, repaired, and painted over. When the seller is done doing these repairs, that's when you want to go back and do a walkthrough of the property to make sure that all the repair items that was agreed upon by the sellers is completed in a professional manner. Because most likely, if an appraiser called out these items, he or she is going to want to go back to the property and re-inspect the home to make sure that these items are corrected properly. Okay. Now, the final step is after you've done the walkthrough and you verify that all the repairs are done, appraiser is now happy, everything is done, sellers did their part, now you're ready to go and sign paperwork. When you're done signing the paperwork, congratulations, you are now the new owners of that property. So, you deserve to give yourself a hand of applause because this process, it may seem like very fast by watching this video, but it's actually gonna take about 25 to 45 days, depending on how many hiccups you run into. So hopefully you guys was able to learn a lot from this video. And if you guys have any other concerns that I didn't cover in this video, shoot them down below in the comments. I read all the comments and reply as soon as I can. And so thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I will catch you guys next Tuesday for another Tip Tuesday. What did you guys think about this Tip Tuesday that I'm starting? Yay? Nay? Let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, peace out.